Well, I finally recruited you to get your little girl to join 4-H with my kids.
Yeah, and she's so excited too. But I told her, I don't know what you're going to be doing at 4-H because all I know is when they show the animals and stuff, and we don't got none of that. So good thing we're here to ask the experts.
I am so excited that you decided to join because it's National 4-H Week. What a week to join 4-H. And in Acadia Parish, we offer a discount, $3 off if you join by October 12th, which is the last day of National 4-H Week.
I like anything with a discount, me.
Well, 4-H isn't always about sows, cows, and plows. They have a lot of other things, though livestock is important, about 4-H that your kids can participate in.
Of course, we enjoy the livestock, the cooking, the chickens, all of the above. But here in Acadia 4-H, we want to make sure that we have something for everyone.
That's good to know. So let us know, tell us about all these different project clubs that our kids can join.
We have the Livestock Project Club, of course. We have the Shooting Sports Project Club, which includes rifle, shotgun, archery, and pistol.
Well, I don't, what if my kids don't have none of that, but they interested in it? My kids don't have no guns and bows and arrows.
That's okay.
Mine either.
But they want to go. Can they still go?
Absolutely, they can still join. If you want to be part of the Shooting Sports Club, you have to be at least 9 years old by January 1st. And if they don't have their own firearm, they are allowed to utilize ours to see if they really like and want to continue the discipline. Mm-hmm. Of course, once they decide that this is for them, whichever discipline or disciplines they choose, then they would be expected to purchase their own eventually.
Okay.
Now, to shoot pistol, you have to be 14. That is the only one that requires an age. Every child that participates has to do hunter safety. And the thing is that if they do hunter safety at 9, Wildlife and Fisheries is going to require them to do it again at 10. Oh. Once they do it at 10, they set for life.
When I posted my kids was in sewing club, you don't know how many people were like, I didn't know 4-H had sewing club.
Exactly.
And it is very coveted to get in
I
that
know,
sewing
I saw
club.
it in school already.
And we don't want to be the best kept secret either.
No, yeah.
But as far as sewing club goes, so yes, the sewing club, the sewing project club meets once a month outside of school here at the 4-H office in Crowley. And that's open to all 4-H members. But there is a limit because the instructors can only accommodate successfully so many children at once. Now, because it filled up so fast, they are doing this Sewing 101 class. They're going to have the same class twice. 15 students will get into each class, so that'll be a total of 30. Once they complete that prerequisite class, then those students will be invited to do some sewing project workshops this year.
Such a good
I need to sign mine up for that before we leave, probably.
Those students that have successfully got accepted into the sewing club because they met the quota, they will not be able to do the workshops. Primarily because we want to cater to the children that weren't able to get in. In addition to the fashion tour that's coming up in February. And then, of course, this summer we'll do our 1 to 2 day sewing workshop as we do each summer. Dani can talk about the newest project club, which is beekeeping.
Yeah. Well, we just started this club. It's brand new. We had a volunteer reach out about bees. So this lady came to our summer day camp. She taught some kids all about bees, and it was a big hit. I was off of a survey we did, and she said, "I want to teach kids in our parish how to be beekeepers and the importance of bees to our community and how they affect crops and all that good stuff." So she started a beekeeping club. They're gonna meet once a month here at the office.
4th through 8th grade.
4th through 8th grade, thank you. 4th through 8th grade can attend. They register, and then our club leader, Miss Rachel, she's gonna teach everybody all they need to know about bees. Because me and Miss Kayla are only one person, and we could not do our jobs without volunteers. We do have the livestock project, which is a big part of Acadia 4-H, though not the only thing. We do want to emphasize the impact that this has on our community. We do a very traditional show. We have a traditional livestock sale. We have an auctioneer. Members of the community come out and support these kids, this project. And through the project, through the livestock project, you can show different things like pigs, cows, dairy cows, chickens, We have ducks this year. It's a new thing. Rabbits. Am I missing anything? Lambs, goats. Oh, almost forgot the goat people. My bad.
Goats are big now.
But all those different species, all those different species you can show throughout the year. So you show at a parish level, you can move on to the district and state shows as well. And those projects really teach kids that responsibility, caring for something other than themselves.
You know why I love 4-H? I ain't got a whole lot of time with all them kids, but we can always do the pumpkin decorating contest. If we don't want to join a club, we can always do pumpkin decorating contest. There's a cookery contest, the duct tape. My kids always do the duct tape contest, and a bunch of other stuff. That's kind of like that, to where you just can turn it in. They do it and they turn it in.
You're right. They have all these project clubs, but if you're not interested or don't want to make that big of a commitment, you don't have to do any of the project clubs, though we encourage it because it gets kids to do different things, see different opportunities. But if you don't have that kind of commitment, you can just attend our day events and our day camps where you don't have to spend the overnight if you don't want to. Some kids can get what they're most comfortable out of our program because it has something for everybody's interest.
When you consider something to be a project club, it's a minimum of 6 hours spent in that certain content area. That's what classifies it as a project club, and they religiously meet once a month going over that particular area. Another one is art club. We have the art club. That's only for 7th and 8th grade. We're targeting our middle school children. That's led by Miss Patty Ronkerts, and she meets actually in this room with her students, her 4-H members once a month, and they work on different projects. You know, they look at whether they are working on a collage, stained glass, whatever it is, the topic varies each month. So that's one of our clubs.
One of our other project clubs is actually a free horse clinic series that we do. We have our club leader, Miss Emma Tyler. She comes and each month teaches a different topic according to horsemanship, whether it be barrel racing, pole bending, groundwork, things like that. She kind of assesses what students need, but it's free. It's open to all 4-H members. It's even open to members not in Acadia Parish just because of the need for that horse knowledge. So she comes, she spends her free time. She's a great volunteer and volunteers her time to teach these kids different topics that they need to know more about in horsemanship. And we definitely could not do that without her and all of our other volunteers.
The other club I want to talk about, project club, is the Acadia Parish Junior Leader Club. So with that club, you have to be at least in the 7th grade. I know Dani spoke about earlier, we only 2 agents, right? And with our enrollment numbers, we want to reach all the children. So not only do we need volunteers that are adults, we need youth volunteers. So the Acadia Junior Leader Club, those youth help Ms. Dani and I put on events all year long. Back to school dance, achievement day. Every event we have, the junior leaders are invited to participate as teen leaders, which help us have these events successfully, contest days, etc. And then they earn points for going to these events. In addition to that, we have 4 fundraisers a year, and at the end of the year in July, if they meet the minimum requirements, we take them on an out-of-state educational awards trip. So last summer we went to Dallas-Fort Worth, and then they got to go to a Texas Rangers game. We went to Six Flags.
Oh.
We make it a sweet trip. They earn it. They raise the money and they earn
They
it.
work very hard.
We have taken them to Disney World, Universal. It's so fun to see how they go on these trips. They're responsible. They have to learn how to, be responsible, wake up on time, follow all the rules, and they learning to be leaders, budget their money. And that's been a big thing in our program, and they are a big deal in our program because without them, we could not nearly do what we do for the younger 4-H members without their help. Those students meet, anybody can join 7th through 12th grade. They meet once a month, 5:30 at the 4-H office, the second Tuesday of the month. And that's where they get all the information about what's coming up, what we're gonna be doing, and we always do a service project for the year. We call it service learning, where we focus on a particular topic where they learn service opportunities, but they learn about the cause as well. So it's very intentional. And this year they voted on cancer research. So they'll be doing things all year. to better their knowledge, and they'll be serving the Cancer Research Foundation.
And the officer team presents them with different options, and the club votes on what they want to focus on. So they get that youth voice there too.
That's awesome.
And these are typically our children that are on state boards, our children that serve as counselors. It's really, in my opinion, the doorway to being very active and involved in 4-H, from a parish all the way to a national level.
Yeah, those are your leaders.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's one of my favorite things, is that we take these children maybe for the first time on a trip without their parents. Or we take them to LSU for 4-H University, and they spend the night in the dorms a few nights, and they learn to navigate campus. They becoming responsible citizens. And these things lead to that ability. I remember when my 4-H agent made me go by myself to return something. That was a big deal. You know, I learned a lot from that simple experience.
Oh Lord, before I was in 4-H, I would never talk to nobody. I might not shut up now, but I was so hard to talk to anybody outside of my family. Couldn't even order my own meal at McDonald's through the drive-thru.
How many kids are like that?
Oh, there's a lot of kids and adults out there like that now too.
Yeah.
So all these different project clubs, all these different day events we do, all offer kids that extra opportunity to learn different life skills that add on to the knowledge they're getting in the classroom, but enhance them to be better youth in the communities and be better leaders of tomorrow. Because our whole goal in 4-H, Louisiana 4-H, even just Acadia Parish, is to build better kids. We want kids who can function and be good members in their communities and give back to their communities.
Amen. I love that.
So, of course, we talked about earlier that we have two 4-H agents, which that is a blessing. However, Dani and I don't know everything about everything. So if we do have a robotics competition, well, we have to find that volunteer that can bring that knowledge to prepare our children to be successful. Last year in 2023, we had 152 registered adult volunteers here in Acadia. And that's the key to success, is to have adult volunteers that bring their knowledge to the program, and they're willing to share that to educate and better prepare our youth in that certain content area.
Yeah, because everybody's got something to say about the kids, but if you're not helping out and you're not part of the solution, then you're part of the problem. I don't know if you want me to. That's just me, what I got to say with my 2 cents. I really, really like how y'all said y'all do, like the kids have some input on what y'all do. So like with the beekeeping thing, y'all said that was based off of a survey that y'all did at the day camp. And the kids have some input on what y'all are going to offer.
Yes, our main goal in 4-H is to have that youth voice. It's very important. Our jobs, me and Ms. Kayla, are to service the community. So we implement programs where we see there's a need. So having that youth voice, having an adult voice, what do y'all need us to do to better your community? We're servicing the community in the end. And so having that youth voice is important, because when you give kids that youth voice, you give them the opportunity to stay involved. If they have a say in what they're doing, they're more inclined to do that project. If they have an interest in shooting sports, well, they're gonna do that. If they don't want nothing to do, well, they're gonna be like, 4-H isn't for me, I'm leaving. So how can we get kids to stay in 4-H and continue to grow within the program?
Oh, y'all didn't even say nothing about the dog show.
Oh,
You better bring that up.
on January 13th is the dog show, which is a big deal here in Acadia. The children love to bring their dogs. You don't have to have a certain breed. They don't have to have the ability to do fancy tricks. It is totally just for fun. It kicks off our livestock show. We're gonna have categories like the waggiest tail, the loudest bark,
Oh, that's so cute.
owner and pet look-alike. It's really cute. It's really fun. And if children don't have a dog, they can utilize their grandparent's dog or a neighbor's dog, as long as the dog is vaccinated, on a leash, and is not aggressive.
So you said it was National 4-H Week coming up. What goes on during that week?
So during National 4-H Week, the first thing we'll do to kick off the week is the mayor of Crowley is going to sign a proclamation officially announcing National 4-H Week. After that, happening right now, we're accepting Achievement Day themed drawings. So during National 4-H Week, we encouraging the children to hand draw this year's 4-H theme in Acadia Parish. So that's one of the contests that we're conducting. We're gonna have our back to school dance, which is gonna be Sunday, October 27th at the Rain Ballroom.
How old your kids gotta be to go to that?
They have to be in 4th grade, 4th, 5th, and 6th grade. It's $7 to get in at the door, but they can purchase their tickets in advance. It is a fundraiser. It's a very well participated event. Oh, we're gonna have concessions and all that. Also during National 4-H Week, all the clubs do an outdoor theme. So the club members are encouraged to help give ideas and get that outdoor display make it come to life. And then the leaders take a picture of it and email it to us, and then we judge the best theme or the most creative theme, not the best, the most creative. We don't judge anything. We get an anonymous judge, and the club that wins gets an ice cream party. We encourage the students, the teachers, to incorporate a dress-up theme day, like Monday's Green Out, Tuesday's 4-H Shirt Day, Wednesday's Career Day, Thursday is Decades Day, and Friday is Spirit Day. We're looking for our Achievement Day honoree. During National 4-H Week, we start advertising that our leaders and our club start putting their thinking caps on, and who we will honor this year, an adult volunteer that gives a lot of their time to Acadia Parish 4-H, which this person is kept a secret up until Achievement Day.
So yes, for National 4-H Week, we have the dress down days. We encourage schools to participate and do their displays, but we really want to challenge each of our clubs to share their stories about why they joined 4-H, what they get to do, and participate in community service throughout the week, because 4-H is hands to larger service. They're servicing the community and ultimately making better youth in our parish and across the state.
I like the sound of better youth, let me tell you, because this world needs better youth.
Amen.
So I must admit, as soon as I put 2 and 2 together and realized the Cajun mamas were our mamas, our 4-H mamas, I was so excited. And we are so excited to be able to do this with y'all and have this opportunity to share about the 4-H program, specifically here in Acadia and during National 4-H Week. Thank y'all so much.
Well, thank y'all so much for helping us to better our children too, because without y'all, none of this would be possible.
I truly think I speak for Kayla and myself when I say it is heartwarming to see the impact we have on kids' lives. It's one of the main reasons I decided to become a 4-H agent. It's because my agent was so impactful to my life and my success. So I like to be able to come back to an organization that gave me so much and give that to other kids and see them grow.
It's awesome to see that child that wouldn't speak in front of a group, and we convince them, coach them, and they become very successful. And the biggest gift is when our alumni come back. They serve as judges. They help us train kids on how to interview, how to be as successful as they were.
When you can see it like full circle, it comes back. Yeah, that's gotta be so fulfilling.
Makes me feel a little old.
Oh, well, of course. I feel a little old, just that my baby is old enough to be in 4-H makes me feel a little old. But
Kids, don't forget your newsletter. Give the newsletter to your mama and your daddy, grandmama, whoever takes care of it. If you forget the newsletter, it's on the website. Don't ask me how I know.